Hi, long time no see. Welcome back to my channel. So I know I've been absent for a long time, but I've been kind of busy with work and focused on work. But now it's winter school break here in Poland, and since I also work in education, I have much more free time for the next 2 weeks. So I actually wanted to make 3 videos for the channel, and this is the first one, which is general life update, aka kind of autumn winter art haul. Next video will be a sketchbook tour for this sketchbook. This is my third handmade watercolor sketchbook. And the third and final video I want to make is going to be dipped on ink swatching and unpacking, because they are on their way to my house. A friend kindly brought them from Japan. So yeah, if you're interested in those kind of videos, please stick around, and I can't promise I will be much more active on the channel in the future, but at least I will try to make those 3 videos. Okay, so today's video will be the collective haul of everything I got in autumn and winter 2023. So maybe let's start with this. I got a small brush case to store my most used brushes, because it's easier to use and more handy than the big case. And I have some Roman Schmoll synthetic squirrel brushes, some Da Vinci, I think it's called Cosmotop. This one is a collaboration with Rabi Alieva. It's a great brush. It came in a set of 2 and I really like them. Some flat Roman Schmoll, some lifting brushes, that kind of stuff. Nothing overly exciting. Then maybe let's get this out of the way. I got a super cute phone case. Will you look at that? Oh my gosh. People are laughing at me for having this whole chain attached to it, but I can clip it here and wear it like a little baggie. Oh, I love it. Okay, next up. In November, my family went on a city break to London, and I had to visit the Tate Britain Museum to see Sargent and Pre-Raphaelites paintings live. That was my main goal for the trip. And in the Tate Britain souvenir shop, I got a magnet for my fridge, and this magic pencil from Koh-i-Noor. It's like orange, red, yellow. And I also saw they had Blackwing pencils. I've never tried them, so I got this one. It looks stunning and beautiful, and it is a very soft pencil. It's like 4B or 6B, something like that. And I probably will not use it, but I got this eraser, which says Tate on it. It's super cute. I like it. Next up, I don't think I showed it last time, but I got some ceramic things from Cherry Ola Art, along her paint swatches and her gift for my birthday. And this is so cute. I use this one for my nibs and this one just as decoration because it's so cute. And I do like using dip pens, so I'm currently getting more of this type. It's the Tachikawa nib holder. It has a universal holder, so it can hold the bigger nibs and the smaller nibs, and the best part about it is of course the cup, which actually suits all the other Tachikawa and Nikko nib holders. So if you just get this somewhere, you can stick it on and it should stay there. Yeah, here I have the G pen and the Maru pen, which is also called mapping pen, I think. I love them both. And I most often use these with acrylic ink or Winsor Newton just black ink. But recently I found that Talens came out with this whole new series of inks in Pantone colors, and I heard that they are waterproof, so I wanted to see if they are fine for nibs. And I got one in color warm gray number 10. Here it is swatched. It is a very nice ink, I must say. This is done with the G nib, and you can get a nice gradation if you dilute it with water. But I think that on their own they are a bit too kind of thick or viscous, and they don't flow really well in nibs. So what I do is I add a little bit of water, and then they are perfect for nibs, and I can do line work with that. Apologies for my dog. I'll be right back. Okay, so that was the ink. I have tons of stuff here and I don't have a script, so bear with me. So I was talking about the nibs and the ink. Okay, and next up, you might have heard that I like neons, so I got this set of zebra pens. They are neon, and actually I don't really love them because they are very, very fine. This is the pink, that's the yellow, and this is the orange. They are very fine and not a lot of ink comes out, so I don't know, they aren't that exciting to me. But recently I also got those Holbein artist colored pencil. I got 4 of the neon colors. I know they have more, but I just wanted these 4. And I got the Luminous Opera. Luminous Orange. Luminous Lemon. And Luminous Green. I think they also have Luminous Red and Rose in this series, but these are okay for me. They're great. I like them a lot. And since we're on the topic of colored pencils, I also got the Prismacolor Premiere Portrait set of 24 crayons. These are the colors that are included in this set. They are mostly a nude, kind of skin tone colors. And I really like Prismacolor pencils because they're very soft. They are much softer than Polychromos pencils. and they are kind of a little bit softer, more buttery than the luminance pencils as well. So I took out the dividers, the plastic trays, and I added some extra Prismacolors pencils I have. So not all of the pencils here come from the set, but I really like this tin box anyway. So, and oh, you can see there's also a polychromos in here. Something fell on the floor. This one, henna, yeah. Those are very, very nice colored pencils, and I mainly use them to add the final touches to my watercolors, and they work really nice for that. And I will keep the whole binds in here as well. Since I took out the tray, many more pencils can fit in this box, and they are clean and safe. I might put some tissue paper here to keep the core protected, but other than that, yeah, it's great. Okay, so what else did I get? Well, I got some Daniel Smith watercolors. This is Quinacridone Rose PV19. PV19 is like one of my favorite pigments. It's so vibrant and it's a cool pinky red, but with some warmth to it. It's great. And I got this one, Quinacridone Burnt Orange, because it's a substitute for Roman Schmoll Quinacridone Burnt Sienna, I think, pigment PO48. And if you are into pigments and into watercolors, you have probably heard that this pigment is leaving. It's gone. They will no longer make it. It will no longer be available. So if you like colors with PO48, I suggest stocking up on them if you don't want to miss them. Next, maybe let's do the stickers. So there is this artist on Instagram. I follow her. Her name is Peciorysuja. Her name is Paulina, I think. And she makes beautiful watercolor art. She uses a lot of granulating paints and like, look at this. Ghost in the Shell, Angel's Egg, Evangelion, Berserk, Studio Ghibli. So I love her art, and I do not go to conventions and I live far away from her. So she kindly agreed to sell me some of her stickers through Instagram, and now I have them. I'm so happy. I will link her account in the description, so if you like this kind of art, go and check her out. It's great. I already have some of her stickers on my Strathmore sketchbook, here and here and here, and this is also her. I love it all. So yeah, the Strathmore sketchbook is another thing I have recently come back to. It says here that I do have it from February 2023, but I only wrote it down. I haven't really used it then. I actually started using it like at the end of December, and so far I'm a couple pages in. I did this self-portrait with my dog and lots of glittery paints for the first page. So yeah, that's me, face reveal, woohoo. And that's my dog, Ziggy. He also has his own Instagram account, so if you're interested, I can link that. And this is Strathmore Mixed Media 500 series, which means this paper is 100% cotton paper. So I'm trying it with different watercolors. This is like pens, markers, and some watercolor. And honestly, I think this paper works fine. You can see paint granulate and separate nicely. But it is a hot pressed paper, so it dries faster. It behaves different than a cold pressed paper. And I don't have any big ambitions about making it a super aesthetic, beautiful sketchbook. I'm just doing whatever, like a little illustration after coming back from London, swatching the Prismacolor pencils. This is Kugisaki Nobara from Jujutsu Kaisen. She had a very exciting run in season 2, if you follow that anime, so... Oh yeah, and this is actually line art done with this ink. I diluted it with water and used one of those nibs. I can't remember which one, but it looks very nice and it's waterproof, so I can put watercolor on top. This is my version of Asuka from Evangelion, and this is just some random lady, but she does kind of remind me of Rei from Evangelion, so I might color her in Rei's color scheme. Some random swatches. I will make a swatching chart here, and this is a work in progress. I'm doing a draw this in your style for an artist called Shuika Miur, I think, on Instagram. She posted this one and asked her followers to draw it in their style, and this is my version. It's not finished yet. I think the colors are too bright, so I will tone them down, adding some buff titanium and white and gray on top to mute the colors, but yeah, it was fun. And I also added lots of glitter in her eyes, around her mouth, and the rabbit's eyes and accessories. Yeah, lots of fun. This is also done in nibs and mostly Roman Schmo watercolors. This is like the main color scheme: Misty Morning, Strontium Violet, Quinacridone Warm Scarlet, Quinacridone Rose from Daniel Smith, and Jaune Brilliant #1 from Holbein Watercolor. So that's what's happening in this sketchbook. I really love it. I will buy it again, even though the price really hurts. Like in Poland, it can go up to 200 zloty, which is, I will put the current exchange rate on screen, but it's like way too much money for a sketchbook. Yeah, what else have I got? I got this airtight plastic palette to keep my gouache paints, because the Stay Wet palette didn't really work out for me, and I just squeezed my, like, basically all my gouache colors into this one. It's very handy, quite compact. It is big, but I get to have so many colors all in one place, and I really love them. It's so easy to use. They look quite moist and shiny because I do spray them with water with some blending medium mixed in from time to time. You can take this out and you have an extra mixing tray. And here, instead of mixing space, I decided to put swatches. That's a mix of mostly Holbein Artist Gouache and Schminke Horadam Gouache, and Winsor & Newton gouache is in here also, I think. Yeah, some of the colors repeat or are very similar, but I did want to try out different brands, so yeah, that's what's in here. Actually, I can I'm very happy that Choradam gouache is now more easily available in Poland. Previously, I had to buy it from Petersart DE from Germany, and the service was great. It arrived perfectly fine, but now it's in Poland. It's much easier to get new paints. Of course, I'm not getting any new paint. As you can see, I have more than enough. And I did do some illustrations with this gouache, and I added here and there. It's great. This palette is great, and there is no brand name written on it, but I think it looks exactly like the Mijello palette. However, Mijello palettes in Poland, they go for like 300 zloty, which is absurd. So I got it at AliExpress from China. The quality is perfect. It arrived in around 10 days, safe, and I paid less than 100 zloty, which is still a lot of money for a plastic palette, but it's a price I was willing to accept instead of 300 zloty, you know. So yeah, this palette was a great purchase. I'm very happy with it. What else? Not art related, but I got this, and you're like, what is this? And these are actually lens cases. So I can put some lens solution in here. I have these instruments for removing lenses and putting them in my eye. I use my fingers though, and this cute container. And I love how everything is color coordinated. There's a mirror in here, but the most important part is this beautiful cover with signs of zodiac and glitter. I couldn't make up my mind which color to get, so I got both. They were very cheap. And I also got them on AliExpress. So if you're looking for a lens case, look there. They're beautiful. Okie dokie. What's next? So I will leave this sketchbook for a separate video. I will make a whole video with a sketchbook tour. And the final things, I guess, are here. So I'm a millennial. I'm like, no, I don't want to say how old I am, but I'm pretty old, you know. And I grew up in Poland, and Dragon Ball and Sailor Moon were on TV. So all of the kids my age, from my generation, grew up watching that. Me and my girlfriends were playing and pretending to be different sailors, saying she like, "Ooh, I'm Sailor Mars today, I'm Sailor Jupiter," whatever. And my favorite was always Sailor Mercury, Ami. I love her. Anyways, you might know that this anime got a remake. They came out with a Eternal version, I think, which I'm not watching that. I'm not interested. I think the old art style look much better. But thanks to the Eternal Sailor Moon anime, we got a re-edition of the manga as well. And this is the first volume of the Polish edition of the Eternal Sailor Moon manga. And I pre-ordered it, so I got it in hardcover. There is like this holo glitter effect. Can you see? Yeah, oh yes. There is this holo glitter effect on the cover. It's absolutely stunning. Yeah, and it's A5, I think. Yeah, seems to be A5 format. So bigger than typical manga. And it has color pages inside. And like this book, I think there are around like 500 something pages in here. And so there is more than one volume of the original manga in here. And each manga volume has color pages inserted inside. Let's see. Oh yeah, like this and this. So it's like a premium edition of the manga with an art book included. I love it. And I'm very, very happy that the publisher kept the original onomatopoeia in Japanese with some suggestions what it might mean, like pshach, phew, or dokin dokin as budum budum. Because I know that in the previous mangas they translated the onomatopoeia, but I really don't like it because I think the onomatopoeia are part of the art. The mangaka put them there, so I want to have the original onomatopoeia, not the translation. So yeah, that's great. The next volume is scheduled to come out in, I think, March, and Ami will be on the cover, or Ray, I don't know. Oh yeah, anyways, I'm getting all of these. I will have them proudly displayed on my bookshelf. I love this. Next up, I love undated planners, and I do keep keep track of my work stuff and private appointments and so on. So I got this undated planner. It's from Devangari brand. Her website is devangari.art. And this lady, she is a Polish illustrator with love for ink, calligraphy, and stationery and paper. And she designs the covers of her stuff herself. And then she makes beautiful notebooks, calendars, planners, things like that, where you can practice calligraphy or just use them in your daily life. This one also comes with a postcard with a mini calendar at the back. So inside it looks like this. You have like the whole month spread, and then it goes into weekly spread. So you can write Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 7 days. I can take notes for my lessons and work stuff and so on, and keep other notes here. And it's beautiful. The paper is very smooth and quite thick. It's hardcover, 16.5 by 23.5 centimeters, 192 pages. The paper is 120 GSM. Devangari Art herself illustrated the cover, designed the cover, and I can't wait for my current planner to end. I'm so excited to use this one, it's gorgeous. And I also got a set of 2 notebooks. These are A5 notebooks with the same paper, and they are dotted inside. I need to practice my Japanese and my kanji, and it's always more fun to learn if you have cute notebooks. So I got these 2. Shall we open it? I really like the covers, so that's why I got these 2. Okay. So apparently the design's names are Blackberry Bliss, and the other one is called Herbarium. And 48 pages. So beautiful. Wow. Oh my gosh, I love those covers, and the paper inside is white, smooth, and dotted. I will enjoy using these for studying and so on. And the final thing today in this video is an art book. You can see the holo effect on the cover perfectly. So this is an art book by an artist who goes by Ikki. Her Instagram handle is Ikki, and she's originally from Russia, but now she lives in Georgia. And I have been following her art for a long time, and it's so emotional and stunning, to be honest, stunning. I love her art, and once she announced on stories that she's coming out with an art book, I knew I had to get it, and I'm very happy I did. Everything is in Russian, but which I don't speak. I can't speak Russian, I don't read Russian, but they have included this little booklet with all of the translation. So Ikki and Trophies of My Struggle Against Suffocation is the title of this art book. I love her art, and actually I read most of the book with the help of this translation, and her words really resonate with me. It's amazing. So if you like this kind of art, please go and check out her Instagram. She's absolutely talented and deserves more attention and more recognition for her art. This is so stunning. I think she studied both architecture and art at Russian universities, so her skills are undeniable. I'm so happy I got this. Thank you, Ikki, for creating your art. It's amazing. I love it. So, as you can see, lots of stuff here, and it wasn't like any one specific haul. It was stuff I got over weeks and months, and I'm not planning on getting anything else. Oh, except the inks, which are coming today or tomorrow. I got like the color shifting, color changing inks. I think they are made by Sailor, and the series is called Dipton. I will make a new video, I don't remember. So yeah, next video should be a sketchbook tour of this little baby. So please tune in for my next video. And that's it today. Thank you for catching up with me. Sorry for my long absence. I can't promise I will be back regularly, but you know. So yeah, see you in the next one. Bye bye. Have a nice day.